Williams Star Light Pinball Machine. About 100 were produced. Only 50 are estimated to still exist. This is a fantastic example of one. It was purchased from a gentleman who bought it from Phoebe. Phoebe Pinball Painting. Phoebe restored the game. Again, it's a really nice condition game. I'm going to do a real quick walkthrough video for you and then play it really quickly just to show you how it plays. You'll see some LEDs have on the GI and on the inserts have been installed. The color coded to the star constellation and the rollovers was ideated by Phoebe. She had put those into the game, so I wanted to keep that because I think it's a cool effect. Some people don't like colored LEDs. I think it's a nice little touch there. Key thing to point out about those, and this is a fun part of the game, there are two, if you look at the rollovers at the top, there's two sets of 5 rows up there, rollovers. They're numbered 1 through 10. And so what Phoebe did is she color coordinated. So number 1 is yellow, number 1 is yellow down here. Number 3 is like a purplish blue. Number 3 is a purplish blue down here. So color coordinated those rollovers. Now, unlike most pinball games, when you shoot the ball up there, you can just use the flippers to change the colors so that way when the ball rolls over, it lights up that lane. With Starlight, there's one extra flipper button on the right-hand side that you have to press to maneuver and move those lights. The regular flippers do not move those lights. The third flipper button is the one that moves that light. And it's fun because at all times you're pressing the buttons during the game and trying to pay attention to that because that's a key part of the game, which we'll get into from a rules perspective. So real quickly, let's walk you through it. So first thing is walking you through is spelling light. You'll see over here, L-I-G-H-T. When you spell light, what that's going to do is that's going to light the spinner. Okay, and the spinner then, this will be lit up and you'll get 2001 flashing. So that's a really nice shot to be able to hit after you spell light. Now, when you spell light and then you also spell star over here with those drop targets, what's going to happen then, and let's start a game and show you. So if you hit light, L-I-G-H-T, the spinner is lit. That's 2000. Now when you hit star, okay, you spelled starlight down here, and what that does is now lock the ball. Lock when lit. So this is a 2-ball multi-ball, which is sort of fun. So when you lock it in here, okay, now you're ready for multi-ball. And when you launch the ball, we'll grab this real quick. You'll see now you have 2 balls. And while you have the 2-ball multi-ball, all scores are double when lit. So this is really challenging. You see the light and the rollovers. But when you start really, you can rack up some really nice points here. Okay, so we're going to lose one of the balls. Okay, and we're back. So now we're back to single ball. Now there's a roving advance multiplier that moves from here. It goes up over here as well. And I believe there's one more on the playfield I just can't see right now. But if you hit this 2 times, and then up at the top, if you hit it, now it's 3 times. That's the other one I couldn't find, is the advance it further. So you've got some shots that will advance your multiplier in the game. Very cool feature. Other thing we're going to point out here is the stars. I mentioned those earlier. These are trying to complete to go to different constellations, okay? So you can roll over them here, similar like strikes and spares for those that are familiar, or at the top. Again, the third flipper button is the only thing that changes those lights. Now, if you guys remember the sounds, it's Defender. And during this time period, again, they used Defender Pinball and Starlight used the same sound package roughly. So it's sort of cool. But the third flipper button is flipping those, not the double. So when you complete the constellation, the stars, collecting them, you've collected Leo constellation. And now you're moving on to the next constellation, which is Aries. And so on and so forth. But now when you get to Pisces, get there quick. Okay, when Pisces, you collect Pisces. Okay, you shoot that outline over here, you collect an extra ball. So collecting the constellations not only gives you points, but also allows you to advance to collect an extra ball in the game. And that's really it. There's some other capabilities, some extra things that you can do, like a lighting bonus holdover, which gives you a bonus time. So that lighting bonus, if I'm not mistaken, right over here. Okay. Once you light that, that's sort of cool because now you have the bonus holdover with lit. Some games call it a cosmic ball, which means after you lose your third ball, now the game is giving you a bonus for a period of time that you were able to save the ball. In this game, the bonus holdover, when that is lit, that's what's going to give you, I'll give you the extra bonus time, if you will. So it's a really fun game. We're going to play it in a second and just show you how bad I am, but also that all the features work on it. Okay, the reason why now it's on ball 2 is because I got an extra ball. So that's why it was 2 balls. And we're just going to lose the ball. And we're going to lose the ball again. Because right now it looks really easy since I activated everything. When you play it, there's a different challenge tied to it. All right. Ready? Here we go. Again, third flipper button is the one that will change it. Again, just something that takes your finger off of the flipper, which adds a little bit of fun to this, is having to hit that third flipper button. So you see that I have that light lock already because I spelled not the easiest to be playing while I'm behind the camera, but let's give it a shot. Doing okay so far. There we go. So now I've set it up for the multi-ball. So now I'm launching the multi-ball. Sort of cool strobe effect on the globe. Crystal ball, rather. Okay, so now I'm hitting all the different flipper buttons. I got 2 times playfield scoring right now. Collecting some bonus because I got it into the saucer while on 2-ball multi-ball. Remember, all scores are doubled right now, so I'm having a really nice game here. Gotta hit that spinner. I'm not doing a very good job of hitting the spinners. Hopefully everybody's seeing everything's working really flawlessly. And I lost my ball. There we go. Get that nice spinner. Let's try again. Missed it. Alright. Pretty good ball. Alright, here we go again. Again, third flipper is what I'm hitting. I screwed that up. And you see my constellations, I haven't finished those yet. Again, I screwed it up again. I'm not very good with that third flipper button, unfortunately. You wouldn't think so, but it does add a little bit of strategy to it. There you go. Oh. Can't want to nudge the game with the camera in front of me. And lastly, ball 3. Oh, so there you go. So that's Starlight. I played not that well. The first ball I played well. The second ball was a little awkward to be playing in the condition that I was behind the camera. But on any event, hopefully you see things that were done to it again. LED'd, the GI, and majority of the lights. Brand new pop bumper caps. I have the originals that come with it as well. You can see the display's really nice. Game is a very nice survivor, a very great example of a surviving game that's very rare. 50, just a really fun game. And when you have people over that are in the hobby, they love it because it's, wait, Starlight, that's like a unicorn out there. People that aren't into pinball walk up to it because of the wizard and the inviting playfield with all the colors. And again, I know pinball purists are going to say, yeah, but all the LEDs, it works for this game. Enjoy.